damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. He said, let's hit that back, hit that back, hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it, we can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone, a bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little chick for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run his... drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now carried by Giddens. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down throw here from Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Check contact, check contact. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another try following the sack. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Miller on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Forced out to his right. His first throw is an interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Lions.
From the 17. And the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Prater adds the PAT. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Miller on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Johnson here on the dump off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's got it near the 8. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Running it here with Giddens. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Richardson back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side. Richardson on 3rd.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Now Richardson on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Complete right side to Washington. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
70 Lions.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with a 3rd and 3.
Ready up. Here we go. Cowboy 80. He's moving. Check off.
Howard to throw. Finding Johnson once more. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Giddens. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. To the air on this first down. Richardson escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 68, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on him. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
19 sight, 19 sight. Hurt.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates. No street.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. A lot of grass ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
First down throw here from Richardson. Catches waiting close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dante Kent with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
36-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Go.
From the red zone now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Could not beat the defender there. And that makes it second and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Set.
Throwing it again here. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now, Howard. Caught by Washington, left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Half the street. Shut up. 19.
Howard looking to pass. Setting up the screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. This is Johnson heading right. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
On third down, here's Johnson. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing again here, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They just...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for him here. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. One here with Giddens. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Colts 48, Steelers 24. Set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Miller on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's the Steelers' first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 20 on second down. Taken in by Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Ground check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Colts 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He has this down to the 34. It's a 31-yard play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Warriors, 70.
Richardson to throw again. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts have taken the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Steelers 31. Set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Miller on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. At the 20. And what a return. He finds a way through and to that end zone. That's going to give him the lead late. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
First down, Indianapolis.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Gets him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Keeps himself upright. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Colts 35. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, it's Richardson. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought they're better at making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply... threw it away.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10.
Check pass. Get it. 70 Lions. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds a man right side. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing now. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Colts operating from the Maria, rushing back to the line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.